Okay, TikTok paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This chubby lady go rolling home down the TikTokity streets. Hey, there you are. Where have you been? Okay. Hi guys. So this is a quick 10-minute video. I have a lot more to say, best believe, when it comes to Gypsy and the whole craziness that goes on every day or every other day or usually every day or every minute. Okay, whatever. I have so much to say, but I have ADD and I have to go into the food store as usual, as per usual, and get ready for work. So I have some cards, and I am not a doctor, okay, or a lawyer. Everything I say is for entertainment reasons only, and it's my opinion. It's my personal opinion, okay? And I'm entitled to it, okay? Talk about changing your accent. Gypsy was changing her accent on Saturday. I think she had a little Jesus juice herself, okay? But she's not allowed to have Jesus juice because she's still on parole. Okay, you gotta wait till June 25th, 2025 to have your Jesus juice. Okay, all right, so I'm not even gonna go into the craziness of her supposedly having bronchitis and Christy watching the baby so that she can get better, and then you see her all these different places. I'm not even gonna address that. The internet has seen that, clocked it, and addressed it. I'm not gonna address that part because, why? Because I don't have that much time, okay? So maybe I'll address it another time, but I don't feel like doing that right now. What I wanna address is what she's doing to Ryan, what she has done to Ryan. Ryan's mother, I think her name is Joy. So please watch this. I'll link this over to Ryan. Anyhow, and also Ken's mother, Raina. Everybody's mother, right? I could be their mother. Anyhow, please, pretty please, with sugar on top, protect your children, even if your children are 33, 32, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, into the 40s. I don't care. Protect them. You see them going down a road that's going to be harmful. Ryan's mother should not be talking to Gypsy. Ryan's mother should not accept any calls. Look what she has done to your son and continues to do to him, okay? And you know what? It's like, fool me once, shame on you. But fool me twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, shame on me. And Ryan, the best thing that you did, the best thing, you were always respectful, but the best thing that you did was throw her stuff out. I just don't know if breaking glass, throwing it down, you got to be careful that I don't think you threw it down. You just threw it out. And you get a black garbage bag and you throw every remnant of her, okay? Or put it on eBay. Make some money. Make some revenue, okay? I am totally with that because I'm a teacher too. Teachers don't get paid enough, right? And they work very hard and they have to get a 4-year degree and then a master's degree on top of that. So it's a lot of schooling, and you cherish your job. You cherish your career. It's not a job, it's a career. So you were very respectful. How much more can you take? How much more are you expected to be respectful? Lifetime did you dirty, but most of all, Gypsy did you dirty and continues to do you dirty. Every time she makes believe that she's your friend, or she wants to be in your life, or she's not sure, she's on the fence with Ken. She's playing both of you, just like she's played the other ones and everybody in her life. You can't just blame it on Christy. You can't blame it on Rod. You can't blame it on Mia. You can't blame it on anybody else except her. Yeah, people could do things to influence her, but when it all came down to it, she could have saw you a week after she was at her parents' house. or 2 weeks later. But no, she was in a full-blown, intimate relationship that she was lying about with Ken, okay? So, Raina, be careful. Protect your son and your granddaughter, okay? I'm speaking as a mom, but I'm also speaking as a psychic, if you get my feel, okay? Because that's what I am. All right, so I'm just going to show you my cards out of order, okay? What is defamation, Brian? Okay, defamation is the spreading of information that you did not approve of, medical information that you did not approve of, or regular information that you did not approve of, right? But especially medical, right? Spreading rumors, harming a person's reputation, therefore career or job, therefore character, affecting their job or their career, okay? Oh, she done that. She done that. All right. So if you're wondering, and if she's trying to say that she didn't do that because she's not your health care provider, okay? Oh, I'm mad. I'm big mad, okay? I'm not as big mad as Gypsy is because you didn't fall into her clutches this time. But I was so proud of you not showing up at the divorce because she was going to play you. She was going to play you bad. Okay, need a sip of my Diet Coke that has been in this car since yesterday. Okay, this is what she does. Okay, and this is allegedly, this is according to me, myself and I am not a healthcare provider, but I'm an educated woman, and I'm an educated psychic, and I'm also a person who does my research. All you have to do is Google it. All you have to do is read a couple of psychology books. I went to level 700 in college. Okay. So, secretly texting, like my lips, secretly texting your ex-husband while you lay next to your boyfriend and your baby daddy, allegedly. Okay? Or when he goes to work and you're texting, and you just gave birth and you're texting your ex-husband. That's not right. That's not right to Ken. Raina, you should be mad. Ken, you should be mad. Okay? Christy and Rod, you should be mad too. Okay? And you probably are, but you're not going to say it. Okay, so what she did to Dan, that she went from Dan to Nick, then Nick to Dan. She wanted to go back to Dan, but then Dan said, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Okay, then she went to, then there's blank boxes. What are they for? Anybody that maybe she was with that we don't know about. Okay, I feel like there is. Okay, but allegedly, I could be wrong. All right, then she went from Ken and was engaged, but that's not real life because you're in jail. Okay, and then she went to Ryan. Then she got married to Ryan. Then she went back to Ken. But was Ken really out of the picture? Only when Ken wanted to be out of the picture. Then as soon as he was back in the picture, she went. Ryan, all roads lead back to Ryan. And all roads do lead back to Ryan because she can't be happy with just one person. All right? So that's sad for Ken. But that's also sad for Ryan. I think both of you should wash your hands of her, okay? Because people like this, they don't know what love is. They only love themselves, or they don't even love themselves. That's why she's always changing. That's why her face changes. That's why her body changes. That's why her hair changes. That's too much change, okay? I have to do a part 2 because I have a whole bunch of cards that I wrote up, okay? And I want to make my point. Okay, I have room for one more. Oh, these are empty. What happened? Oh, I grabbed them. Okay, sorry. She talked about his health. Oh, no, this one's really important, so I have to go into this on a separate one. I'll come back. Manipulation is what she's doing. Gaslighting and manipulation. Look it up. Ken, Raina, Ryan's mom, Mrs. Anderson, I think her name is Joy. Look up manipulation and gaslighting. Figure out what that is and how it applies to Gypsy and what she does to everybody. Please, it's important.